I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my planetary overview for the week of June the 20th. Okay, so right on Monday the 20th, we have a full moon, and it's right at the end of Sagittarius at 29 degrees. So this signifies the summer solstice and also the longest day of the year. Of course, depending on where you are in the world, it could be the winter solstice and the shortest day, but either way, it's mid-year, and it's a perfect time to reassess your long-term plans, particularly being in Sagittarius, because it's very visionary. Sort out, where you want to end up, and devise a plan to get there. So you want to sort of check off what you've achieved as well, and what you still want to accomplish. Great time to really delve into some education or some learning, or just sort of spend some time by yourself to think about all those deeper issues in life, or those deeper questions like who am I and what am I doing here. I do have a program in my coaching program of who am I. So if you ever thought about having a personal reading, then I could certainly incorporate that into the session as well. All right, so moving on, let's have a look at what else is happening. On the same day, the 20th, Mercury is going to oppose Saturn as well as square Neptune. So it's going to put pressure on you to be quite concise with your communications. Say what you mean, okay? It's not a time for game playing, whether you do it intentionally or unintentional. If you don't have the answers, you're best to say to someone, look, really, I just don't have the answer to that right now. And leave it with me, I'll get back to you. When I do, you'll be the first to know, okay? Rather than when you are elusive, people think that you're keeping something. You can be, keeping some secrets, okay? So best to be more straightforward. And the sun is then going to depart from the sign of Gemini and enter the more nurturing sign of Cancer, and puts more focus on your home and family, and all around, spending time with those that you're closest to, and just and some of you will be making your home a more comfy and homey place to be in, which is always nice. Then lucky and abundant, Jupiter will interact with in a positive planetary trine aspect with powerful Pluto. So this is going to shine light and optimism on life in general, and promise a more beneficial future and good things to come. So it's, I love this interaction between Pluto and Jupiter. So you want to always, with the Jupiter energy, and particularly with that powerful force of Pluto behind it, you want to always think in terms of what you want rather than what you don't want. Okay, that positive optimism, it has a far greater energy as it goes out, on that sunbeam. As if you've been watching me for a while, I'm sure you've heard me say that, many times. So think positive and expect the best. And be open-minded too about what can come through. Now there is a square as well with at the start of the week with Mercury and Neptune. So with that, get clarity about anything that happens this week. Make sure that everybody knows what they're accountable for, and everybody is on the same page. You want to make sure that you get some clarity. Always a good idea to follow discussions up in writing if it's business discussions. Sometimes personal discussions as well, if you're making an agreement with somebody, or it's a sensitive situation. So keep that in mind. But so there's a lot happening this week. We've got the sun moving. There's some challenges, but there's also that great aspect with Pluto and Jupiter as well. So as usual, the star chart gives us support and challenge, both necessary for our personal growth. Okay, I'll go ahead now and do the individual reports. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.